Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, part 23 of my Kroq-Gar campaign. We've done some sneaky tricks with Kroq-Gar, and we've managed to lightning strike Azhag's force, of course, wearing his little crown of sorcery there. Just on foot at the moment, no wyvern. Pterodons overhead been bombarding the enemy army quite significantly. But that Spirit Leech actually does a lot of damage to him. Jeez, holy balls. Now we've got quite a few units of Orc Boar Boy Biggins coming in on the right and left flank. In comes Kroq-Gar, backed up by the Companions. Of course, Companions have the banner of Chotek, the blinding banner. So as you can see, they're going to just carve basically their way through these Orc Boar Boys. It's absolutely no contest. They get the bonus from the charge, that's about it. Meanwhile, the rest of the force is now charging down the hill. On the right flank, things are a little bit less certain as we get surrounded. The Horned ones kind of get caught in combat. I should have probably pulled them out of this. This was a bad idea to leave them there. That's my mistake. I fully accept that. That giant, basically, Azhag has 5 giants. The giants are going to be a problem to deal with. The giants are always a problem, especially when there's 5 of the sodding things. So we're doing our best. Azhag's in there as well. He's of course doing a lot of damage. Basically, these horned ones should not be here. Matilda's going to come in to help. You can see we're just crushing them, mowing them down. More giants, because who doesn't love giants? 2 of the buggers. And some black orcs. Crunchy nut, knocking them flying. Good stuff. And over here we've got this giant surrounded. And we've also got some skinks over here. Kroq-Gar has been caught by some black orcs and a giant, but fortunately in come more blessed Saros warriors. I don't really think he was really having... He wasn't really in that much trouble, but, you know, it's nice that they've come in to help. The Horned ones have just been, I mean, devouring everything. They've wiped out those boar boys. See, 47 kills there. Pretty good stuff. Pterodons continue to fly overhead and bombard. The Horned ones have taken a lot of damage, have gone out of control, couldn't pull them out of combat. There's only 6 of them left, and they don't have much health left, so I'm going to be a little bit careful there in case they get wiped out. But you can see a lot of boar boy corpses there, giant corpse, and the giants are starting to run for their lives. Azhag is off, but Matilda's after him. It's not... Oh, that's, I think he just got punched into a tree. You okay, Azhag? Okay, buddy? Matilda? Just tail swiped him. Knocked him right down there. That's that being... Oh, ow. Yeah, Azhag. Yeah, Matilda ate Azhag. Good job, Matilda. So the little tail whip there, of course, is the ultimate Matilda snub, if you didn't know. And crunching up cornflake, chasing down this other giant. He's only got 905 health left, and we've got another giant very low on health there. If we can just finish off all the giants, then wiping out the army should be fairly straightforward. We've got oh so simple, and Kroq-Gar just hunting down the last few remainers. The Horned ones are continuing their rampage unabated, but fortunately we've got oh so simple over here to just help out a little bit because they're struggling. Some of our units took a little bit more damage than I like, but we still won, and we still managed to kill all their giants, so that's the main thing. Could kill and eat. That would give me a little bit of replenishment. It's not a huge amount, it's only 4%, but I'll take it. That'll do. And right, do I hit the city? Yes, Grimgor's in the city. So I can do that. I can lightning strike. That's still quite a strong force to contend with, but I think we can do it. Gonna have to keep those Horned ones out of the fight. Gonna have to take care of them. And some of our Dino squad's taking a bit of punishment. But overall, I don't think this is gonna be too tricky. Just need to deal with those Biggins, and of course Gore, who is a bit of a beast. Gonna start off the fight by nailing these little goblin buggers first and foremost, because obviously they're a danger to the pterodons. So what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate fire on them, and then we're going to keep moving back and forth so they can't get a bead on us. You can see they're firing at us at the moment, but they don't like the idea that we're going to bomb them. So they will continue to sort of run and try and get range, but we're faster than them obviously, so we can just like fly back and forth, just bomb the shit out of them. And as you can see, we do a lot of damage to goblins. Goblins apparently quite explosive. Well, not explosive, but I don't think they have much. They're quite small, and I think they burst. I don't think they've got much internal integrity, is basically what I'm saying. You throw an explosive bowler at them, and they do tend to just kind of pop. Off they go. As you can see, we've already done quite a lot of damage. Those goblins running away. Off they go. And we're just going to then bombard. Now, our army obviously a little bit damaged from dealing with Azhag. We've got the rampaging horned ones over there. They didn't heal much. They lost quite a few of them. And the Kroq-Gars as well. They took quite a lot of damage. But other than that, the army is fairly... It maintained its integrity fairly well. It's pretty much... not to max health, but you can see the pterodons already doing a huge amount of damage to the goblin archers. 42 kills, 37 kills. Now once again they've got units of Orc Boar Boy Biggins. They're going to be a problem. We need to deal with those. Fortunately the companions, I mean, they're just monsters anyway, but with that banner, nothing can stand against them. So we've got Kroq-Gar and the companions on the left flank, and on the right flank we've got So Simple backed up with a Blessed Temple Guard. So we're going to move Kroq-Gar over. Now we've got these two units of Orc Boar Boys. You can see the Hand of the Gods there going out. He killed one. He shot one off. That's, you know, good. I mean, I thought the Hand of the Gods would be a little bit more potent, but that's fine. Kroq-Gar is, you know, on Grimlock, so we shouldn't have any trouble there. We go, you know, charge in, buffing up, and in come the companions then to get a rear charge off on these Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Can we slam into them? Huge amount of damage. We do take some damage ourselves, but ultimately these guys now have 0 melee attack, 0 melee defense. They're dead. You can see the health just dropping like a stone. Pterodons continuing the little rampage, bombarding from up on high. We've got 2 units of Orc Boar Boy Biggins on our right flank. But So Simple's going to come charging in. Blessed Temple Guard receiving a little charge there, but they're going to be fine. We're dropping the Helm of Discord as well, so that's going to remove their melee attack and melee defense. That's going to make it very easy for us to deal with them. So far, so good. So we've managed to blunt their attacks on the flanks. Now we just need to deal with the rest of them. So there's Grimgore, he's getting stuck in. Those blessed Saurus warriors not going to do very well against him. Pterodons dealing with the goblins back there. They've taken a bit of damage, but to be honest, they've managed to deal, I think, with about 4 or 5 units of goblin archers. So, you know, I'll take that. The companions, as always, doing fantastic work. They've dealt with 2 units of Orc Boar Boy Biggins, a chariot, a unit of orcs, and also some squigs. And racked up 110 kills, and now continuing their slaughter by moving in to assist these Saurus warriors with another unit of Orc Boys. Of course, backed up by Kroq-Gar there. And very, very swiftly, the entire Orc army is going to break and run. Not many of them actually getting away. There's Grimgore there. He's trying to get away. And to be fair, he does have a lot of... He's got minus 30 armour at the moment. Right, there we go. So basically he has 131 armour, which makes it very difficult to actually break through. We will actually set Grimgore on him, and he will die eventually, but it does take a while, and frankly, it's going to be a bit boring to watch. So we'll just, you know, he dies, Kroq-Gar jumps up and down on him, it's all fine. But he would have died anyway, because obviously this is a settlement battle, but still, we did kill him. Oh, there we go, Grimgor dead. And once again, the companions just cleaning up, to be honest. Let's do a little sacking. Let's get a little sacking. That sounds pretty good. Standard discipline. It's not as good as the blinding standard, but we'll take it. And yeah, just one, I guess. You're going to run away? You're going to run far enough? It looks like you are. Looks like you're far enough to get away. Well, we will go and sack Lucini, or we'll raise it next turn. In the meantime, Crunchy Nuts, you've got a skill point. Let's go with, we'll say 5. Let's go with Specialist. Let's do that. And Cheerios, yeah, you tried to assassinate last time, because we do have a quest to assassinate. Warg. But we don't really have any agents capable of it, so Cheerios is doing his best, but it's probably going to get counter-stabbed. It's not the best, but we have got actually a lot of cash, because sacking and killing those armies has really boosted our income, which is very nice. So let's get walls up, because they're obviously quite important. I could get the skink barrios here. Could get the salt works. Let's go with salt works and the iron smelter. Yes, absolutely. Am I worried about defenses here? Karakazul. Not. I'm going to be honest. Not particularly. Geomantic pylon. Let's grab that bad boy, I guess. And we could then go for the. Let's go for the Crimson Pyramid of Sotek, because that's going to give us more income from post-battle loot. Sounds pretty good. Fruit Muffin, I forgot to move you a couple of times, so let's bring you over here. Send you sailing across the seas. I might have to deal with these Bretonians, but... Wow, you've got a lot of pole arms, and then just one spear. And a very flat head. Hefler the Devoted. Okay, good. Yeah, sure.
Do you know who I am? Do you know
apparently, you're twins. Evrul Durfort and Hefler the Devoted both look exactly the same. They've got the same beard, the same hats. It must be very awkward at parties. We definitely want to get... that's going to take quite a while, though. Melee attack, maybe. Skink speed. Okay, let's go with determining the great plan. It's going to take 19 turns, but we are determining the great plan, so it's going to take a little while. That's totally understandable. So we're going to go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, hello. That's not good. That's Bitterstone Mine. You are 2 turns. I mean, theoretically, these orcs could hit Iron Rock, Barag Dalzabag, Carrag Dawn, Varinka Hills, Valea's Sorrow. I mean, basically any of those. My guess is they're probably going to come in this direction, which means, well, Kroq-Gar, theoretically, could be there in a couple of turns. Say 4 turns. That's still quite a while. I've been building defenses as quickly as possible, but it just takes so long. Okay, we can swap over. It's going to take a couple of turns to get the horned ones in Cholai's army. Oh, you're actually... That is a surprise, because I thought I was going to get screwed there. However, they do have a couple of armies moving around up there, so we do need to deal with that. And we need to go and deal with clan wars as well. Although, Cetra does appear... Hello. Well, sure. Guess we're all with those guys now. Thanks, Cetra. Think you ancient, you are young. Technically true. Military access. You know, because you don't get on with Cetra, and so therefore you don't get on with me. I feel like Arkan is the Manfred of the Southlands, in that I just really don't like him. Okay, do I leave Lucini? I think I need to raise it, because well, I don't know. It might be okay. Knowledge regain. Commit to the research. More winds of magic. Well, money's okay, so we'll commit to the research. That's fine. That's fine. It's going to rebel. I don't think... Do I... It's going to take me time. Oh, screw it. All right. Bosh. Holy tits. Christ, I almost looks crunchy nut then. Holy balls. Again. All right, let's just raise it. Cloak of feathers. It's fine. Right. Oh, so simple. You have pretty much everything. I'm not too worried about your leadership. Magic resistance is a bit meh. I guess you could do what do I don't know. Well, spread public order. It's basically the only thing I really feel like giving you at this point. Oh, hello. No Sospug. Okay, one turn left. So we can swap over them. It's quite a big force, but Throny Death Dealer is down there, so he might be able to rebuff them. We've almost got walls in Bitterstone Mine. Stone Mine Tower's coming up as well. Can we assassinate Warg? It's a 31% chance. No. I mean, we're doing our best, but it's just not... He's resistant. He's dodging. Dick. It's fine. Do you want a Temple City there? Could do. Right, public order is going up here. Fantastic. That's good news. That is good news. Could get the Temple of the Old Ones here. Let's do that. I think... I wanted to get the logging camp there. Okay. Tiatika's fine. Kingdom of Beasts, all good. Everything. How's me thing? This thing. Oh, look at that. The green is growing. Is that good? Yes, is the answer. Apparently that is the case. We've got a lot of yellow and reds around here, but actually it's not all bad. Some yellows down here as well. It's pretty good. We do need to... Yeah, Queek needs to be dealt with. He's been on his last legs for a little while now, and I keep having other things to deal with. As soon as these green skins are sorted, we can concentrate on finishing off Queek. Which, of course, is a victory condition. So, he's only got 2 settlements, and he's dropped to Strength Rank 8. But still, Strength Rank 8. I mean, he's literally got 2 settlements left. He's got Akendorf and Black Crag, and that's it. The rest is Dwarves and Lizardmen. How is he still alive? Alright, well, Hexotl is now strength rank 1. I will join your war against Clan Rictus. How about that? And you give me a non-aggression pact. What about if I just join your war against Clan Rictus? Wisdom of the Firstborn. Thank you. Non-aggression? No. Climbing to 8. I'm just going to have to pump him full of money. I've literally just stuff him and his big old fat mouth full of money. If I can find where Tretch is, I can maybe hit him with agents to increase my relations with... it's not a city. It's not great. Death Dealer. More like... Runawayer. Hello, Tyrion. How are you? You want a defensive alliance? Who are your enemies? Nagaron, Clan Rick. Yeah, sure. Why not? I feel like this turned into a very weird campaign. It took me quite a while to get past Khalida, and now everyone's sort of fairly... I mean... The good guys seem to be winning quite a lot. If we can just finish off the greenskins, that's what we need to do. And obviously you've got these guys now that I need to deal with. And them. And Queek. I mean... At least we've cleaned out the greenskins to our west. They want us to defeat Baron Thegan, who is down there. I mean, sure. Sure. That's going to... Yeah, that's going to upset people. Let's go that way. Go to Grunty Mingle. We can be there in a couple of turns. That's all good. We should have finished recruiting over here. Indeed, we have. So let's calm down. Really? I don't really want to go all that way. Come down here. Let's come down here. Let's get porridge with applesauce over here. And how much money? I need to... Right. Right, going up to 36. That's good. I mean, Hexotl is now ridiculously... In fact, let's have a quick check. Got 22 settlements. It looks like Clan Pest... Are they at war with Clan... They're not at war with Clan Pestilence. Which suggests... I don't know. They're... Well, they really don't want to... Oh, fuck's sake. I mean, at this rate, it's going to be a real struggle to confederate... Well, not even confederate, just get a military alliance with them. Because they don't have that many enemies, to be honest. Okay. Cheers. Where's Warg gone? Warg is up here. There he is. Found him. 30% chance. Critical. Oh, Cheerios! You had a sodding Stegiodon. How did it go so? What did you do? Charge it off a cliff or something? Christ! Oh, I love a critical failure. Really. Unbelievable. Unbloody-lievable. Okay, let's get the stone marker here. That's going to offset some of the reduction in income. Oatmeal, do you want to not steal technology because we don't have any money. In fact, how's Hexotl? How do you feel about us hitting greenskins? You don't really care, do you? You're not really bothered by the greenskins. You don't like our war with Thegan's errantry. Okay. But on the other hand, I'm fairly sure we can give you money to offset that dislike of us beating up those humans that you like for some reason. I can't believe you'd pick humans over your own lieutenant. Mazdamundi is just he's a terrible boss to work for. Just... Hello, Snaz. Drog, you coming back, are you? You lost Lucini. You decided to come back to do what? Hello, Thrund. You want a military alliance? Alright. Why not? What? Why have you not finished off Queek? You've had plenty of opportunity. You've been really not... I feel like you're not pulling your weight, Thrund. You want me to occupy Valea's Sorrow? I mean, I don't really want to. Lord Porridge is a builder. And he's... Oh, Fruit Muffin's got sea legs, apparently. That's nice. I mean, he's a skink, so that makes sense.
Greetings, honourable ally.
Give me military access. Oh, come on, you beardy twats. Why have I given you all my money? What? Seriously, why? Honest to God, what? Right, well, screw you then. I don't care. You're being a dick. Should have very easily accepted military access. There's literally no reason you should be against that. We do want walls here. Do I want the geomantic? Yeah, let's get the geomantic spire. I mean, it's not... You just... What? I guess you only had access to Orc Boar Boys for recruitment. But we've managed to push you out of Tilia. So that's good. Is Valea's Sorrow occupied at the moment? Yes, there is one army there, Sospug. So we're going to deal with that. I'm pretty sure the dwarves aren't very happy with me trespassing, but screw you. -10, don't care. If you wanted, you didn't want me to trespass, you should have given me military access. Frankly. I do question when the AI is so resistant to giving you treat. I would like to know why. What is the reason for that? Because if there's an honest to God reason for it, fair enough. But I feel like with plus 368 relations and my current reliability rating is steadfast, there should be no reason he shouldn't want a military access treaty. He should be like, yeah, sure, whatever. And yet for some reason he's not happy about it. But I don't understand why. And I feel like the frustrating thing is because I don't understand why. If there's good reason for it, fine. But at this point it just feels like the AI is just being a dick. It's just being awkward for the hell of it and just making my life a little bit more difficult than it really has to be. Wow, replenishment is really slow here because Cheerios is dead, unfortunately. We're not going to get the Blessed Carnosaur. I tried. So help me God, I tried. But unfortunately, it was not to be. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, we could do. Get that, maybe? Go for it. Give it a little punt. I'm a little bit concerned that it is... I am concerned that it's something to do with the reliability rating, that something in the background has maybe gone a little bit kerflunk. Because if that's the case, I literally might never be able to get a military alliance with Hexotl. At that point, I'm probably going to have to declare war on them, and seeing as the entire world apparently is holding hands and singing Kumbaya, I will be at war with the entire world simply because I need a military alliance with Hexotl and he won't give it to me. Give it to me, Masnamundi. Give it to me! He's got a little entourage there. That's nice. Hey, maybe if I could... Yeah, I mean, if I can find Clan Rictus and maybe do some agent actions against him, it might be enough. But the problem is, I would need to get my... If he's still in Nagarond, that is a long way to go. That's going to make life very tricky. Yeah, we failed that. I mean, we did try. To be fair, we did try. Right, I'm just going to ignore the dwarves grumbling about me wandering over their territory, because frankly, screw them. Let's get a Saros garrison there. Public order is necessary. Replenishment is slow. Do I maybe... I mean, I could... I think we're going to go... I don't... What do we have defences here? Not really. I mean, Orc Boar... They are pretty shit. I think Grunty Mingle will be able to repulse an invasion, and in 3 turns we'll have defences and we should be okay. We've got defences everywhere else, that's all fine. I don't know what Snazdrog is up to, but that should be alright. And we've got a classic green... I mean, the 4 giant... It used to be 3, they've upgraded to 4. And a lot of Black Orcs. But I think Cholikon Khan should be no problem. Easily deal with all that. He's got his Carnosaur. What else do you have? Prize Hunter, Administrator, Dagger of Sotet. Do we have anything better than that? I mean, you've got some good stuff. I think that's probably fine. Right. Oh, thank God. Right, we've got a trade agreement, that's good. That's going to help. How much money have I got? Can I... Look, come on. Come on, Master Mundi, come on, give it to me. Apparently he's bowed his crest, sure. If I can get a military alliance with him, this is not an issue. He's giving me trade. That's going to help because it's going to give me more money. I think I'm trading all 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, so I'm trading everything at the moment. And getting about about 7.2k, so that's pretty much all my money at the moment from trade, which is nice. So it's good that I got these coastal provinces, because without that, wouldn't have the trade. And I need to get Cheerios back in this army because, God, trying to replenish in uninhabitable climate is just a nightmare. It's minus 15%. Holy balls, minus 15%. It's just stupid. I suppose it's okay, well, the thing is, if I had a military alliance with the dwarves, for example, in their territory, I would actually be healing at a normal rate. It's because I own this territory, I'm healing at a much reduced rate, which means it's better to let your allies have, you know, the uninhabitable terrain. But in situations like this where you kind of need it for the ports, it kind of makes sense to take it. And we need to take Valea's Sorrow so that we can capture and occupy. Yes, Valea's Sorrow. Blessed spawning of Temple Guard. I do quite like the Temple Guard. We have a look at the Temple Guard. So they are currently rank 6. And comparing them to the Sorrow Spears. I mean, yes, the Sorrow Spears are cheaper. I won't disagree with that. But on the other hand, the stats for the Temple Guard are pretty much better across the board, except maybe weapon strength. But I think that's because we've got a tech for the Saurus and not for the Temple Guard at the moment. But once we get that, their stats will of course be better. And I mean, to be fair, the Sorrow Spears are fine, to be honest. And they've only got, what, 10 less armor? And I don't think this tech gives them 5. So effectively, the Temple Guard would have 15 more armor, which isn't really a huge amount. Which means, you know what? If you were struggling for cash, sure. Put Sorrow Spears in your army. They'll be pretty comparable to the Temple Guard. But I feel like the Temple Guard are just that little bit better. And if you can afford it, why not? Why not have them? Oatmeal. Do you want to not block them? Do you want to steal technology? Success! We've stolen some green skin technology. What's that like? Probably not brilliant. I'll level with you. It's probably just mostly string and poo, would be my guess. Fruit Muffin, where are you? You're over here. You almost landed. We're almost there. Excellent. I think we're gonna make a move on trying to take Black Crag. Take it? Do I want to take it? I mean, it does have a gold mine. That would be nice. Yeah. I'll probably take Black Crag just for the hell of it and gold mines. Valea's Sorrow, I mean, the problem is, just by itself, it's going to take bloody ages to build up. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think for the gold mine, it's probably worth it. And we'll try and get a Valea's Sorrow and some more Blessed Temple Guard if we can. And I do need to recruit more units for old Porridge here, but I also need to funnel money into Masnamundi so he will give me that military alliance that I so desperately need. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see if that happens in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.